Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I thought that I'd make a 400 subscriber special for to celebrate me breaking 400 subscribers, because I haven't been making any subscriber goal special videos. Yeah, so basically this is the one and only Hunger Games simulator, and I put a bunch of Aeronautica staff members and also one random person into the meat grinder. So I'm really just excited to see what happens. But anyways, let's meet the contestants for the mostly Aero staff, but also with some randoms Hunger Games. So in District 1 we have Hyprin and Northern Wings, obviously like the big boy admins of Aeronautica. In District 2 we have Dio and Hex. In District 3, we have Altac 64 and Aiden Tornado. In District 4, we have High Admiral and Firel. In District 5, we have Real Perseus and Trace. In District 6, we have Andrew and Pyre, the media team guys. In District 7, we have Bobber and Bod. I guess their names start with B's. In District 8, we have Whale and Western Wings. In District 9, we have the Hyperactive Mods, aka Punisher and Erratic, who are probably two of the most active moderators on the Aeronautica Discord, honestly. In District 10, we have Pro Adden, Anti-Noob, and Random Watermelon 1, with Random Watermelon not being a staff member, but I decided to add him in there because I felt like it. And also, I couldn't think of anyone else. Anyways, District 11 we have Futurama and Ozzy, and in District 12 we have Jackson O and Omega 1X. So, full disclosure, I have never watched the Hunger Games before, so yeah, I don't really know half the terms in this. But anyways, let's proceed. So, the Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Northern Wings runs away from the cornucopia. Pyre, Will, and High Admiral work together to get as many supplies as possible. Andrew, Hex, and Real Perseus work together to get as many supplies as possible. Jackson O shoots an arrow at Punisher the Economist, but misses and kills Hyprin instead. Brutal, and the founder of Aeronautica is already dead in not even day 1. Dio and Ozzy fight for a bag. Dio gives up and retreats. Erratic runs away from the cornucopia, very normal behavior. Omega 1X takes his sickle from inside the cornucopia. Trace runs away. Bobber falls into a frozen lake and drowns. No! And there goes Bob. Bobber. Probably one of the most beloved mods by the community. Aiden Tornado runs away. Firel scares Pro Adam Anti-Noob away from the cornucopia. Very typical Firel behavior. Futurama snatches a pair of sais. I don't know what that is. If you know, please describe in the comments. Bot 875 runs away from the cornucopia. Random Watermelon 1 takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Western Wings runs away, and Altac 64 falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Oof! I thought he was the seaplane guy, but apparently I'm wrong. He doesn't like water. Anyways, moving on. Jackson O and Northern Wings work together for the day. Pyre begs Trace to kill him. He refuses, keeping Pyre alive. Oof. Okay, that's incredibly cursed. Pro Adam, Anti-Noob, discovers a cave. Hex Fury unknowingly eats toxic berries. Erratic receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Dio discovers a river. Omega 1X receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Punisher searches for firewood. Andrew runs away from Random Watermelon 1. High Admiral tries to spear fish with a trident. Why? Firel dies of dysentery. Oof. Ozzy camouflages himself in the bushes. I guess he discovered the long lost art of bush camping. Futurama 93 receives food from an unknown sponsor. Whale overhears Real Perseus and Bot 875 talking in the distance. Western Wings receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. And Aiden Tornado receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, so that's going to be interesting. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Hypern, he got vibe checked. Bobber just straight up died. Altec 64 crashed his seaplane. Hex Fury got panned. And Firel, well, his U2 got shot down. Anyways, moving on. Aiden Tornado, Trace, Real Perseus, and Erratic tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Dio receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Punisher tries to sing himself to sleep. Will convinces Western Wings to snuggle with him. I'm not gonna question that. Pyre forces Futurama 93 to kill Ozzy or Northern Wings. He decides to kill Ozzy. Jackson O forces High Admiral to kill Random Watermelon 1 or Andrew. Oh my gosh. He refuses to kill, so Jackson O kills High Admiral instead. Brave sacrifice by the admin. Moving on, Pro Adam sets up camp for the night, very normal. And Bot 875 tends to Omega 1 Axis wounds. Moving on to day 2, Andrew diverts North's attention and runs away. Futurama, Punisher, Erratic, and Pyre form a... Oh. Okay, moving on. Trace scares Dio off. Very cool. Western Wings sees smoke but decides to not investigate. Pro Adam distracts Omega. Jackson O steals from Random Watermelon 1. Real Perseus explores the arena. Bot 875 receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Aiden Tornado discovers a river. Whale receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. And fallen tributes too. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ozzy, well, Australia got nuked and he lives in Australia. High Admiral, he went a bit too wild with his Battlestar. Futurama got ejected. Punisher, well, the economy crashed. Erratic, well, his Nissan Altima, it's kind of screwed. And finally, Adobe Illustrator crashed on Pyre. Moving on to night 2, Pro Adam Anti-Noob begs for Andrew to kill him. He refuses, keeping Pro Adam alive. Real Perseus, Bot 875, and Western Wings cheerfully sing songs together. Omega goes to sleep. Whale, Random, Watermelon 1, and Jackson O discusses the games and what might happen in the morning. North and Dio huddle for warmth. Aiden Tornado screams for help, and Trace loses sight of where he is. Moving on, Aiden Tornado, Trace, Jackson O, Northern Wings, and Andrew hunt for other tributes, and by tributes, it means humans. Pro Adam, Dio, Will, Western, and Omega also hunt for other humans. Real Perseus hunts for... Moving on, Random Watermelon 1 receives explosive from unknown sponsor, very cool. Bot 875 receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Nobody died today. Wow, okay, alright. Moving on, night 3. Aiden Tornado thinks about home. Real Perseus, Trace, North, Will, and Dio track down and kill Bot 875. Jackson O starts a fire. Western Wings cooks his food before putting his fire out. Very good location security. Random Watermelon 1 tends to Pro Adam Anti-Noob's wounds. Omega 1X screams for help, and Andrew looks at the night sky. Random Watermelon 1 receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Aiden Tornado sees smoke but decides to not investigate. Pro Adam and North split up to search for resources. Not the smartest thing to do, honestly, because you're splitting up. Anyways, Will, Dio, West, and Trace hunt for other tributes. Omega hunts for other tributes. Jackson Over and Rio Perseus hunts for other tributes, and I swear if Andrew... Okay, he didn't. Andrew just wanted to think about home. Arena event. Very, very cool. A swarm of tracker jackers invade the arena. Will slowly dies from the tracker jacker toxins. North survives. Maybe he has special plot armor. I don't know. Omega and Random Watermelon 1 run out of places to run. Okay. And are stunned to death. So they are both dead. Wow. Okay. This is crazy. This is like the most amount of people that died in basically one go. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. But A75, he died. Will, he died. Omega died. Random Watermelon, dead, dead, dead. Dead, also dead, dead. And Aiden Tornado also died. So, really sad. 10 players were killed in the span of like 3 events. So, night 4. Andrew destroys Northern Wing's supplies while he is asleep, and Pro Adam Anti-Noob is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Let's see. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Pro Adam Anti-Noob Trap kills Andrew, and Northern Wings decides to not go to the feast, which means there are 2 people left, Pro Adam and Northern Wings. The next event will probably decide who is the winner of the Hunger Games, so let's take a look. Northern Wings taints Pro Adam Anti-Noob's food, killing him, which makes Northern Wings the winner. In something like 5 days, 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Andrew and Pro Adam Anti-Noob, whose cow plane got shot down. Anyways, here at the end, the winner is Northern Wings from District 11. Did I say District 11? I mean District 1. So this is the order of the people who were killed. As you can see, Hypern got killed first, then Bob, Altac, Hex, Firel, Ozzy, etc, etc. Here's a quick summary. Pause the video if you want to read. And here are the statistics. Very, very low kill game, honestly. Normally you see people with like 5 kills, but here it's just max of 2 kills by Jackson O and North. 1 kill from Dio, Futurama, Pro Adam, Whale, Rio Perseus, Andrew, and Trace. And here's the district placement. I'm not sure how this is calculated, honestly. I think it's like the average placement of like both members or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Staff Hunger Games. If you like this video, please subscribe, drop a like, comment down below, blah 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 blah, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a nice day.